Well, hi everyone. I show you astronomy related electronic engineering. Usually, people wonder why is that? I think that electronic moment led to the astronomy moment due to fusion generation to continually develop mutual engineering. Personally, I'm most interested in region is astronomy because my dream will be traveling space, especially Venus. From now on, we will be traveling Venus. As you can see, the planet close to the Sun. What I'm talking about is second planet, Venus. Okay, to start off, I'm going to tell you what they used to think about Venus. First off, back in the really ancient day, people thought Venus was a star, not a planet. And well, actually, you know how you can see Venus in the early morning and in the evening. Well, so they thought it was two star. Purpose that was the morning star, and let's see, he proposed the evening stars. And then, once they figured out it was just one friend, they named it Venus after the goddess of love. I don't really know why it thought. And then later, people started studying Venus through a telescope, and they found out it was covered by clouds. Not partly covered by clouds like Earth, but completely wrapped up in clouds, and since it was closer to Sun than Earth, people imagine it was warm there, like it in the tropics. In the 19th century, there was this belief, a lot of people believed for some reason that there were these creatures on the Venus who were superior to us, almost perfect being, like angels or something. Then, in the early part of the 20th century, people imagined that under the clouds there were swamps and jungle and monsters. I'd like us to look at Venus in the brightest object in the sky, except for the sun and the moon, and except for the moon, it comes closer to the Earth than any other planet. Or close that Mars, the fourth planet. One of the articles I need about Venus say that Venus is Earth's sister, Earth's twin. I guess it said that's because Venus is about the same size as Earth, and each made out of the same basic material. And Earth and Venus are about the same age. They were formed about the same time. But really, if you look at it more closely, you will notice that we know nowadays that Earth and Venus are not nearly much like twins. For one thing, the atmosphere Venus is made out of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. Not very nice stuff to breathe, and it's really thick. The atmosphere is, and they need to really good air conditioning too, because it's really hot down there, not warm the way people used to think. All those clouds hold in the sun's heat. You see, it's hotter than an oven, hot enough to melt the lid, too hot to have any liquid water. So guess what that means? No jungles, no swamps, and no weird creatures. It's so thick. It's like a thing the bottom of an ocean on Earth. So if astronauts ever went there, they'd have to have something like a diving bell to keep them from getting crushed. Okay, now here a really strange fact about Venus. It takes Venus only 225 Earth days to go around the Sun. As you opposite to Earth, which of course takes 365 days, what we call year, but Venus comes around on each axis really slowly. It takes 243 Earth days to spin around the comparatively. The Earth takes you guessed it, 24 hours. This means that a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. In fact, a day on Venus is longer than on any planet in the solar system, longer even than on those big gas planets like Jupiter. And here's something else, where all the planets of the solar system come on their axis in the same direction as they orbit on the Sun. Or except Venus, of course. It has what's called a way. Let's see. Okay, retrograde spin. Now there have been quite a few space probes that have gone to Venus. So I am only going to mention a few of them. The most important ones, I guess, one of the most important was called Magellan. Magellan was launched in the 1919 and spent for years in the orbit around Venus. It used radar, I guess, to map the planet, and it found out that there are all these volcanoes on the Venus. I just right there on the Earth. The first one to go there, the first probe to go there successfully was Mariner 2 in 1962. Mariner 1 was supposed to go there, but it failed. There was one. It was launched by the Soviet Union back in the let's see. Let me find it. Hang on now. No, here it is. Panera 4 in 1967, and it dropped instruments onto the surface. They only rested a few seconds because of the conditions, the heat and air. But this probe showed us how really hot it was. Then there was this one called Venus Pioneer 2 in 1917A. That was the one that found out that the atmosphere of Venus is made of carbon dioxide mostly, and where, as I said, there were a lot of other ones too. Well, that's pretty much it. That's about all I have to say about Venus. Unless you have some question. In conclusion, some time ago, I'm so sure that we will be traveling space. Space shuttle is made at cutting edge electric equipment. Thank you.